Part 11 of Beyond Dreaming, a guide to awakening consciousness through the path of astral projection and out-of-body experiences, by Hart. Glowing House, Validating an OBE, September 7th, 2014. Ever since before I started having astral projection experiences, I never doubted in my mind that the reality of it wasn't objective. This was mainly due to having already practiced deep meditation, lucid dreaming, and from reading books on the matter. I was very resolute in my conviction. So when it came to my first time coming out of body directly, my belief turned into deep and self-assured knowledge. I never looked for proof or confirmation that my experiences were real. I never thought of setting up experiments like other people have done in books I've read, such as getting someone to place a picture or number in another room and then project it into there and find out what it is. The direct experience I felt in my heart was proof enough. Nevertheless, one afternoon when taking a midday nap, I found personal proof of OBE phenomena that so many have sought. It was a sunny summer's day, which we don't get much of in the UK. I went for a midday nap and soon found myself coming out of my body. I looked around in amazement as I saw the exact same room and house I was in. But this isn't what astounded me the most. What amazed me was the fact that the air in my house was glowing with a bright and warm golden yellow light. The house was an exact replica, except for just one aspect. This glowing golden light illuminating everything and bringing everything it touched to life, irradiating its splendor in all directions. There were tiny sparkles of white on closer inspection, like someone threw fairy dust on everything, like from a Disney movie. It immediately struck me that this must be the wonderful effect that sunlight has on the astral counterparts of our homes. I walked out of my room and down the corridor, enjoying this fantastic glowing version of my house, which felt invigorating and blissful. Once I got to the stairs, I walked halfway down when I noticed my sister sitting on the end of our 3-seat sofa in the corner of the living room next to her friend, who I didn't know was visiting. She was on her phone in her pajamas while holding a blue packet of cheese and onion Walker crisp. On that day, I had been in my room for hours with no interest or knowledge of where my sister was or what she was doing. Furthermore, we had many different flavors of crisp in the house, and it was the blue packet of crisp that I took note of clearly in my mind. So I went back to my physical body and woke up. I immediately got up and walked to the stairway, and to my great pleasure, I saw the exact same scene. She was sitting there in the same location, on her phone, in her pajamas, holding the blue packet of crisp and sitting next to the same friend I saw. I smiled with an inner knowing and satisfaction. I don't personally feel we need these types of experiences to believe in astral projection. Still, they do certainly help in grounding your self-assurance further. I'm sure experiments similar to this will be carried out more frequently by science in the future, which will play an essential role in influencing more of the masses that astral projection is a plausible prospect. Even without scientifically recorded evidence, direct experience of the astral itself is often proof enough for most individuals, especially when they examine the astral world closely and realize how genuine it is in their discernment. With the current state of most individuals, I sense that even if a group of scientists proved the reality of astral projection, most people would still be skeptical. It would still ultimately come down to direct experience to truly convince someone.